It started with questions over his wife's tax and residency status, and now the focus has moved on to him. Rishi Sunak and Akshata Murty are both under fire. The Chancellor for having a US green card, giving him residency in the US, and his wife for her non-dom status and the tax she pays on her foreign income. Today it was the Prime Minister who stepped in to offer this defence of the man who some have viewed as his greatest rival.
I would just stress that the Chancellor, Rishi, is doing an absolutely outstanding job, and as far as possible, as I think I said yesterday, I don't think people's families should be dragged into things.
Not long after that press conference, a spokeswoman for the Chancellor released this statement. Rishi Sunak had a green card when he lived and worked in the US. Upon his first trip to the US as Chancellor, it was considered best to return his green card, which he did immediately. All laws and rules have been followed, and full taxes have been paid where required. But the green card, which he had for more than 18 months while living in number 11, has tax implications, which raises questions about whether the Chancellor has been paying into the US coffers.
You don't pay double tax, but you pay the worst of each tax system. If one tax system is at 20% and the other is at 30% on the same source of income, you would pay 20% in one and 10% in the other, you would be paying 30%.
Earlier this evening, attention returned to Murty, who announced that she would now pay UK taxes on her overseas income. The multi-millionaire Indian citizen said she didn't want to be a distraction for her husband. But Labour say there are now concerns about the Chancellor and his family.
Well, I think this raises very serious questions about the Chancellor's judgment and about what kind of special arrangements that he's had in place that most people don't. I think he really has to come clean about what his arrangements have been, what his family arrangements have been, as well as trying to sort things out now.
After what has been a difficult few days, the Chancellor will now be wondering how severe the reputational damage from all of this will be.